I am Arijit Ghosh and we are at the Learning for a Sustainable Future Teacher Conference here in New Delhi. I am in conversation with Jayant Kulkarni from Zilla Parishad Prashala Babhulgao, Jalna and Geeta Sikdar from Navrachana School, Vadodara. Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Both of you have presented case studies in this year's teacher conference. Can you briefly talk about your intervention of core skills in the classroom?
Yes. So first of all, I am thankful to British Council because they have given opportunity to present what I did in my school. Actually, when I learned from British Council the core skill, myself headmaster, so I have so many problems regarding with students, teachers, and so many other items also. Actually, when I focus on the girls' absentee, that dropout ratio of girls, then I call one meeting of my all colleagues. I use their 6 thinking hats. This is the technique which I learned from British Council. I never give actually hats to the teachers, but according to the suggestion, I suggest this is that type of clap. So I got informations, I collect informations, and I associate the informations. I again classify the information, and then I decide that how I'm going to work about this problem. So when I got all the suggestion, I conclude myself that I should have one changing room in my school. That because regularly girls are absent in a specific period. Why? Then I come in contact with the lady teachers and girls and I ask to them. Then I got the real reason, the menses problem. And to overcome that problem, I create one changing room in my school, and after that, after preparing the changing room, I got tremendous change. The girls who regularly absent, they also regularly come to the school, and really a smile spread on the face of that girls.
Nice to hear that. Nice to hear about that initiative. What about you, Geeta? How did you embed core skills within the curriculum?
So it's been 3 years that we've been associated with British Council. I'm heading a pre-primary school where I have 1,000 little kids between the age group of 3 to 6. After coming into British Council programs, we realized the meaning of core skill in depth, the importance of documentation for all the events. We would do a lot of things, but we wouldn't really bother about documenting and proving ourselves to the management or to the world around. We really found it very, very useful. And the presentation which I took up this time was empowering the youth of tomorrow. We believe that a 3-year-old child can be empowered with the core skills that we learnt in British Council, whether it was leadership skills or it was integrating creativity and imagination in our curriculum. So we very consciously designed all our curriculum contents for a 3-year-old, 4-year-old and 5-year-old, keeping the core skills in mind. Exciting example which I would like to share, which all the audience yesterday really appreciated, was we keep teaching numbers to a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old. We integrated a question for them. We asked them, where do you see numbers? After introducing 1 to 10. Believe me, the answers which came out was amazing. They started imagining where could they see numbers. Next day they went home, picked up every little thing where they could see numbers, brought it back to the school, and there was an exhibition of where the numbers could be seen, right from a bus ticket to a small photograph with the father's photograph where the digital number was written. They came to show me. So we believed by doing this activity, we really enhanced the observational skill. And afterwards we asked them, why do we need numbers? To a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old, for us maybe it's very obvious, but getting answers from 5-year-old was amazing, and they really started thinking. They said, we need numbers. If we don't have a number, then we would be fighting with each other in a cinema hall, on a bus ticket, on a bus or a railway train, or in the flight. So we need numbers for this. That was a wow moment for us, where we realized we didn't expect such answers from the children. We didn't even think of posing such questions, thinking that ये तो pre-primary के बच्चे हैं, इन्हें कुछ नहीं आएगा. This is the wow moment we had, and throughout the 1 year, at the end, we realized that there is tremendous improvement in the children and in our planning curriculum, where we imbibed all the 4 skills that we had taken up. Since in pre-primary we can integrate all the subjects and include all the core skills. So it's thanks to British Council for bringing us into this platform. We thought that we were a very resourceful school. We had good knowledge, but coming here, sharing, learning, especially from these kind of conferences, has made a lot of difference to our thinking. Thank you.
Nice. What is the next big plan? Because you have said that it promotes critical thinking in your classroom. So you have done certain project-based activities. Where next?
We, after realizing that these children are capable, we underestimate the present generation. After realizing that there is a lot of potential in it, we are going to now enhance our curriculum, our planning to a next level, where we would sit and plan out more activities which are going to develop not only critical thinking but also develop the leadership skills. We had done some seminar workshops and some projects on internationalism for a pre-primary kid. It was really nice to know that there was a lot of parental involvement, there's a lot of excitement in the children as well as the parents. So we plan to take our curriculum to a higher level, by which we really feel that the children who are going to come out and will be handed over to standard 1 will be a smarter generation moving towards global citizenship.
Nice, great to hear that. You really made a revolutionary change in your school by having a provision, by adding a provision of having a changing room. How did the parents of these girls react?
Really, when we take parents together in the school, firstly, they oppose. But then when I start this, they also thanks to the teachers and myself also. And they really happy with this.
So there's a change in the mindset.
Yes.
Apart from presenting paper, you have also participated in the other sessions of this 2 days of conference. What is your personal biggest takeaway from this conference?
Actually, sir, before this, I always use Macmillan publications books for competitive examinations for the students. For scholarship examination may be there. So I like that books and I always use for my students. From this, I take much knowledge about the Macmillan publications. Really, I like that section in this. I got more information about that.
Thank you. What is your biggest takeaway from this conference?
So the best part was meeting so many educators across the country, listening to even a 10-minute presentation of theirs where it still opened our eyes and made us realize that there are a lot of good things happening in the field of education. Had we not been here in the conference, we would have missed out knowing so much is happening all across. We believe that we are doing what we can within the given frame of time. But this was a beautiful moment where we, even right now when I was walking and I met a lady whom we connected with because there was some common friend in between. So there is a lot of exchange after the conference also, which we continuously keep with each other through mails and through WhatsApp. Second thing was the realization that there are schools who are linking themselves with other countries. And there is a lot of exchange program, connecting programs happening with other schools across the state and the country, which we were not aware of. We live in our own world, within our own frame of time, thinking that बहुत कुछ होता है. But I SMS to my trustee saying that a lot of good things are happening in the field of education. And that realization comes when we break our routine, come out of the 4 walls of our school, come and meet such good people in the group, and we realize that there's a long way to go for us also.
Thank you. I was in conversation with Jayant Kulkarni and Geeta Sikdar.